For me, thank you. We're live.
Welcome to the City of Bell Gardens Recreation, Culture, and Youth Commission regular meeting on Thursday, November 16, 2023. The meeting will commence at 10:16. We will have the invocation by Supervisor Armando and the Pledge of Allegiance by our Commissioner Cindy.
Lord, we are meeting today to conduct matters of business, guide our hearts and our minds in the spirit of fairness, right thought, and speech. Impart your supreme wisdom upon our activities so that our affairs may reach a successful conclusion. Thank you for being our source of guidance today. Amen.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Secretary, can we please have roll call?
Commissioner Cindy Alvarado,
Here.
Commissioner Kaylin Cabrera,
Here.
Commissioner Isabel Duron,
Present.
Commissioner Tiara Solorzano. For the record, Commissioner Tiara Solorzano is absent. Chairperson Cecilia Diaz Jimenez.
Present. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and move on to public comments on the agenda items only. Do we have any?
None at this moment.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on to consent calendar item number 1. Can I have a motion to approve the July 20, 2023 Recreation, Culture, and Youth Commission minutes?
I motion to approve the minute of July 2023 Recreation, Culture, and Youth Commission meeting.
Can I have a second?
I motion to approve the July 2023 minutes.
Yeah, that's a second. Okay. Madam Secretary, can we please have roll call?
Commissioner Cindy Alvarado,
Present.
Commissioner Kaylin Cabrera,
Present.
Commissioner Isabel Duron,
Present.
Chairperson Cecilia Diaz Jimenez.
Yes. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and move on to discussion item number 2, which is the Recreation and Community Service Department update, which will be given by our Supervisor Armando.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Just wanted to update the commission that in the past couple of weeks, we've had various successful events. Dating back to October 31st, we conducted a Halloween celebration at Bell Gardens Veterans Park. We approximately had anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000 people in attendance. Lots of fun, lots of candy, and we're looking forward to making this event even better next year. In addition, we also had a family fishing derby at John Anson Ford Park on Saturday, November 4th, where we had approximately 50 new youth fishing for the first time and about 100 family members supporting them. And lastly, this past Saturday, we had a Veterans Day event at Bell Gardens Veterans Park. Some of the upcoming programs or current and upcoming programs is the after-school program we have had for years, after-school programs at the Neighborhood Youth Center, Bell Gardens Veterans Park, and the recently added, I think it's going on 2 weeks, at John Anson Ford Park. All after-school sites are Monday through Friday from 2 to 6 at the above or the previously mentioned locations. We have with us Recreation Coordinator Johnny Hoyer, who is responsible for the following programs. We are currently conducting youth volleyball for boys and girls ages 8 to 14. Those games are played at John Anson Ford Park on Mondays and Wednesdays at 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30 through December 4th. He is also responsible for small fry basketball, and that is for boys and girls ages 4 to 7. We have those games also on Tuesdays and Thursdays, either 5:45 or 6:45 at Ford Park Gym. And we have an adult co-ed softball league that plays at Bell Gardens Veterans Park. They are currently in their 7th week, and playoffs are tentatively scheduled given the recent rain for Friday, December 8th. And the championship would be on December 15th. And forgot to mention one of the past events, and there's an upcoming one. It's at the golf course. We are having the Southern California PGA Junior Tour. They had our 8th tournament of the year was on Sunday, November 5th, and the 9th tournament of the year would be on Saturday, December 2nd. At these tournaments, we average about 60 junior golfers from throughout the Southeast area. So if you have an opportunity on December 2nd at Ford Park, you should enjoy a round of golf from the junior golfers in the area. That concludes my department update.
Are there any questions or comments?
Yeah, I was wondering, I've seen the signage for the arts, not a festival, but every second Friday or every other Friday at one of the parks. Is that something that your department is working on, or how is that offered through the city? Can you just provide more insight?
Yes, that is our department, and it is hosted at Bell Gardens Veterans Park every other Friday. I believe this Friday is the next one. I will get confirmation. There is a registration process. So if anyone that's interested, they could contact our office. That we would let them know when the next registration period will be, and then they can partake on the art and yard sale. And again, that is at Bell Gardens Veterans Park on Fridays.
Any other questions? Quick question again. For the junior golfers, what is the age range again?
They usually range from age 5 to 11.
That very much interests me, since at Bell Gardens High, we just started our golfing sport as a sport. So it's from Browning News. So I was wondering, it covered our high schoolers.
Well, that's just a tournament, but we do work with Bell Gardens High School and several other high schools that utilize our facility for practices and some matches. So the youth is always welcome at Bell Gardens Golf Course. They definitely get the most affordable rates. And a lot of times when they are practicing or in a match for high school related purposes, there is no fee for them.
Okay. Thank you.
I'd like to go back to you, Commissioner Duron's question in regards to art and yard sale. It's every Friday from 11 to 3:30. However, next Friday, due to the Thanksgiving holiday, it will not, be held on Friday, but it will resume the following Friday, which is December's 1st. Yes.
Any other questions, comments? Okay, none. All right, let's go ahead and move on to public comments on non-agenda items. Do we have any, Madam Secretary?
None on it, none at this moment.
Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to commissioner comments. I went ahead and emailed staff in regards to having community cleanups. That's something that I know when I was in high school and we had to do like our community event or community service as a junior. We started that at the city of Cudahy. And we started off as it being a regular community service project for our school, and then it evolved to having monthly cleanups. And then we had other cities like Maywood, Bell get involved, and now they're starting to do them monthly. So I was hoping that we can start something similar within our city. It really creates a lot of community involvement, our youth, and then increases like civic engagement. I do see that we have a flyer for one of these community cleanup. But however, I was wondering if I can have your guys' input in your thoughts about moving forward to implementing something monthly. Anyone? What about you, Supervisor Armando? What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's a great idea. However, a program like that would have to be a recommendation that the Recreation and Culture Youth will take to our city council to adopt that program and put it within our fiscal budget. And the fact that you want to partner with the Montebello Unified School District, that would mean that we would have to communicate with the Board of Supervisors and get their input and approval from the local schools, either in Bell Gardens or surrounding communities, so that we're able to do something like that. But I think it's a great idea. Definitely will create a more aesthetically pleasing community. It definitely will create a sense of community partnerships, and it's a win-win. But all having a monthly event takes plenty of city resources, and we have to have that direction from our city council, and then obviously that would mean has to be an associated budget with that. So my recommendation would be, if it is the board's decision to have that be a recommendation to our city council, and then we can see what they decide.
And to do that recommendation, do we call for a motion now and vote on it, or what will be the process?
We would have to put that on the agenda, as this is just comments. So we would move forward with putting this on as an agenda item for us to take action on the next meeting. And then, we would go over the next process as far as how we get that approved from our local city council.
Awesome. Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, I think it's a good idea. I guess I'm also wondering or interested in seeing how, it sounds like this event has already been planned, or like, right, this is the first one coming in December. So I'd be interested to see how the turnout is, kind of the feedback from the community, to see if that's something that they would like to continue. And to think about more broadly, if that's you know, how sustainable or how interested the community is in kind of developing this project or and really supporting it in the long run. 'Cause I think that's gonna be really important to make it successful, right? To be able to continue it forward. So so I'd be interested to see how it comes about this time.
I just wanted to share with you all, this is something that our Public Works Department is working with, or working on, and, they are handling, this one, and I want to say there's either one or two more scheduled. We just don't have the dates with, they have to work with, their partners of Clean California. So once we have those dates, we can release those, but in that time, we can definitely evaluate this one as commissioners and the staff, and then assuming that we'll have a meeting either in December or in January, it could be on the agenda, and hopefully by then we'll have a little bit more insight for you all to be able to make a decision.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would like to move forward to go ahead and place this for our next upcoming meeting. Like you mentioned, it's a win-win for our community, for our schools, especially if we communicate and work directly with our high school. And also for a lot of our council members, because they'll be out there too, engaging.
Absolutely.
All right, any other comments?
I do
Yes.
have comments and a recommendation. I do have comments and a recommendation. The comment is that the Recreation Community Services Department is bringing back, after a few year hiatus, the home decorating contest. We are shooting to have the actual judging on Thursday, December 14th. So my recommendation is to this commission that we call for a special meeting on December 14th. Our scheduled meeting would be December 21st, but we would like to have this contest and award the winners a lot or sooner than the 21st, so that the residents of the community can receive their recognition prior to 3-4 days before Christmas. So if you all don't mind, if you could check your calendars to see if instead of meeting on the 21st, we would meet on the 14th. And in lieu of meeting here, we would actually meet at Ford Park. We would put you in one of our department vehicles, and we would drive to the different homes that submitted applications. So the information will go out to the residents as far as there'll be 4 prizes: best overall, best theme, most creative, and most original. The winners will receive a lawn sign, and then they will receive the recognition on the January 18th RCY meeting. And not only the lawn sign, but there will also be a prize for each of the 4 category winners.
By when would you need a response for that? Is that right now you're looking for a response or later?
If you can give us a response and we have a quorum, minimum of 3, then we would be good so that we could call a special meeting. Or we can do it at the end of this month. It's up to you. It's just a recommendation, so that we're able to do this. And it's something that this department has done for many years, but stopped, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and we're trying to bring that back.
December 14th, correct? Yeah. I'll be able to attend. Yes.
Me as well.
Would you?
I'll also be available.
Would it be at the same time at 6?
6. Yes, we would ask you to join us at 6 p.m. We'll probably have churros and champurrado for you all from 6 to like 6:30.
Mhm.
And the reason why we don't want to go out there earlier is we want to give our community an opportunity to get home from work and be able to turn on their lights. We can have it at 4 o'clock. Not everybody's going to be able to be home and have the lights on. Not everyone has smart devices where they are able to turn them on, right? Some of them actually have to flip the switch or power them on one way or another. So I will make note of that we will be moving to have a special meeting on the 14th. And we look forward to seeing you all there.
I'll be able to attend as well.
Thank you, and I will contact Commissioner Solorzano that is not able to make it today. That way, trying to give her as much time as possible so that she can plan accordingly. Thank you all for adjusting your schedules and willing to assist us in judging this contest.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. But if we don't have any other comments, I would like to bring up that we need to go ahead and vote for a vice chair, and I'll be waiting for that. So would it be appropriate now to go in and put it next meeting for next meeting?
Correct. That is something that when I sent out the email, as far as placing on the agenda, and we actually would be best to have waited until we were full, which with Commissioner Cabrera coming on board, we have all 5 seats filled. So yes, we can definitely put it. Probably we won't be able to do it at the special meeting, but we'll do it at the following meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, do we have any other comments? Questions? No?
Yeah, sorry,
Oh, go ahead.
sorry, I wanted to go back to a couple things. I was just thinking about how for this home decorating contest and then kind of related to the cleanup in terms of how are we informing our community that these events are happening? Like how do we advertise where are the outlets that people are getting this information? You know, I just kind of wanted to get a better sense of that.
They're on the city's social media and city website. The cleanup, our public works department is distributing flyers. Which one was the home decorating contest? There was a post that went out on social media last night, and it'll continue to go out. The deadline to submit the applications it will be Monday, December 11th. So all that information will be either on the flyer or on the QR code that they'll be able to scan in. And we will be making announcements at our youth games and practices and any other programs or events such as the after school programs, any food distributions. All that information will be given to the community at that time.
Thank you.
And a banner or several banners throughout the city will be placed for the home decorating contest.
right.
Sorry, one other thing. I noticed that we have a couple of people, and so I didn't know if there was comments or something like that. No?
All right, can I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
Motion to adjourn?
Can I have a second?
Motion to adjourn.
This meeting has adjourned, it was at 6:40 PM until our next regular meeting.